It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. One sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Seahawks. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And from Lumen Field, we are underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season. You want to make the most of that chance.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A second down throw here for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. His man, it's the Michigan rookie. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Hall once more. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams.
A 3-yard pickup.
Love on 3rd and short. He's going to run for it. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first.
A gain of 9 yards.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Love from the gun.
line.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. To the air with Love. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's tackled for a short gain. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with the new season right.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense down behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
11-yard pickup leads to
Third down. Here's Williams. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Williams to throw on first. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the Falcons.
To the air yet again. Williams. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Williams with third and long. Here's a screen now for Walker. Escapes the defender. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short.
Brings up fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. First down throw, here's Love. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. First down, Williams. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Off the play fake, Williams. He finds Diggs right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up second down.
He's got it on the bootleg. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So now here's third and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 5.
Williams from the gun. Falcons isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Are you ready to see a record broken today, Kate? Because I think I am. I don't know what this offense is, but this defender's already got 2 sacks, and we're not even through the first quarter. If my math is right, he's on pace for 8, the record 7, so we got something to monitor the rest of the way.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down at the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Love on the play fake.
37-yard line.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Loves to throw again. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going for it himself. He keeps away from one. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Now here's Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Williams to throw on 3rd. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Connects on the crosser. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Looking from the gun, Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
Here he is on 3rd and short. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons, nothing.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Love out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Seahawks offense running out now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Lobs this deep down the middle. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And once again, they can't connect. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Back to the air. Love. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Falcons.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Once more, it's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Stick it in the air. Love. Dump off to his fullback. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Williams. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Second and 1.
Now an inside give to Walker. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball to 44.
44-yard line.
First down, Williams. Finds his fullback. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Walker off his own read. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he's dropped just short of Walker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Williams on the play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it's second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Williams from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
17.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. Things start to get a little out of hand for them, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. The tight end going in motion right. Some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32. Give to Hall on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun now for Love. All in left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons.
Love from the gun. That one's complete right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Atlanta.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Balled in by Goddard, left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Loves to throw again. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Throwing again. Love. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
Love looking to pass. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Seahawks and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Williams to throw on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kyle Hamilton was there.
At the gun, here's Williams. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
49-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
10, incomplete. Darian Porter on the coverage.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Now here he goes. And Good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Williams. It's dropped underneath. Walker. They got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeouts. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock up. There's the stomp, and he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
At the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Brock Purdy. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Pats wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Williams on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Travis Kelce, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
He was brought down by Savion Jones. 4 yards on the pickup.
Takes the handoff, now low. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. And that takes them to third down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Air it out on third. That's grabbed inside the 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
To the air with Love. Has him on a quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's another.
Love with it on first down. Set up the screen here for Hall. He dodged the tackle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Love using the legs here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 5-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points.
Touchdown, Falcons.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, kid. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. LeJontay Wester to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. First down, Williams to throw. Running left side by Jefferson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Walker on first down. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
Throw here, third down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. The Falcons and Jordan Love set to take over again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They start the drive with Hall. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That's a pretty darn smart play right there, and you've got to be so careful. You've got to make sure 100% that you're outside that tackle box before you throw it away, because you don't want to hand him a safety off an unforced mistake.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. He fields it at his 43. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing, it's Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Man in motion here.
2nd and 7.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. On the sneak, it's Love. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 1 yard. 1st down.
Love.
Falcons.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Love from the gun. He brings it in. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Brought down at the
3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. Love now. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 3rd quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. To the left side, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
2nd down, looking for options. Kelsey's got it right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's Manunga. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
Blake Gilligan.
They'll send out the punting unit. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Falcons and Jordan Love set to take over again. And they have really woken up after a sluggish opening half, haven't they, Brock? Looks like a whole new team out there. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 21.
Running this with Hall. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun now for Love. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Play action. Love. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. That'll be complete to Burks. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Their punter making his way out now.
It's fourth down.
The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Williams from the gun. Completed to his running back. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup with 6.
They send a tight end in motion. They run. Here's Hall. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down by Javon Ward. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That finds Bash complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runners. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To the air with Love. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Drive begins with a Walker run. Oh, he loses the football. And the Falcons get to it.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for them. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Oh, no, the ball is loose! And that should be Seahawks football. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Walker now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Williams. There's a screen now for Walker. Works the sideline to the 30. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10.
Back now, pressure coming. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Williams on the play action. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today.
The Falcons take over.
The Falcons and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. Love now on 1st and 10. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Hall. Escapes the defender. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
They send Hunter to the right.
Falcon first down.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Back to the air. Love. Throw right side, finds Bench. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons.
Thrown on first down, Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Another Falcons first down.
Loves to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go right side with Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. He's back to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
43-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Seahawks 17.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
This makes it up to the 25.
Seahawks take over first.
The Seahawks offense running out now.
25-yard line.
They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. First down throw by Williams. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down, Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go, second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
working from the gun, Williams. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Running it after the penalty. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
Junior Colson on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks down by 7. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. Put the body on the line for his team. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. And off to Walker from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
In the end zone.
Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Fourth and goal.
Trying for it is Walker. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Second and 5.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he is to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta, first down. They have 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss and a 2 and a 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.